from him.
It was plainly obvious that it was Sixshot from the start. How could Galvatron's right-hand men not know that?
When the Headmasters see Daniel got gifts for spiking Carly with the Trainbots, they accuse the Trainbots of not doing their jobs, despite the fact that they were the ones that found out about Sixshot. It's completely uncalled for, and even later in the episode, they accuse the Trainbots of not being Autobots. Gah. Anyway, the Trainbots eventually encounter Sixshot in Japan, revealing that they are a combiner team, as they form the Jesalt known as Raiden.
Still, something feels familiar about them. Don't know what it is. Can't figure it out. Not for the life of me.
We also learned that Sixshot had been to Master years before the Headmaster technology had been utilized, and killed Chrome Dome's friend Abel.
I don't know why Chrome Dome was so surprised. I mean, the guy has the same name as the first murder victim.
So finally, the next important plot point begins in the two-parter, Cybertron is in grave danger. Part 1 begins with Soundwave, no, not Sound Blaster, Soundwave, discovering that Effector Sigma is producing a more powerful version of Cybertonium. Galvatron sees this as the time to take control of Cybertron. Scorponok, however, believes the risk is too great, given there's no guarantee the Cybertonium will work.
Yeah, but he would still try to take over Cybertron regardless. It is, after all, his primary goal.
An attack spearheaded by the Predacons makes Rodimus spring to Cybertron's defense. Cup, Blur, and RC even leave the stupid command center on Athenia for the first time in 9 episodes. However, Cerebros does something that solidifies just how much I hate Japan's perception of Fortress Maximus's character.
率直に言う。出撃をやめてほしい。なんだって？どういうことだ？出撃をすればガルバトロンの思うつぼ、いたずらに味方の犠牲を増やすよりは他に方法があるはずだ。いや、いかにフォートレスの意見でもそれだけは聞けないな。ミラクル合金が大切なことはわかる。しかしまだ完成するかどうかわからないし、無駄に戦わずとも敵の手に渡さないで済む方法が他にもっと大切なことがあるんだ。セーバートロン星は我々が生まれた母なる星だ。断じてデストロンなんかに渡すわけにはいかんのだ。
Rodimus is absolutely right. Even if the stupid alloy doesn't work, the Decepticons will still try to take over Cybertron. I mean, after all, it's only the reason the Autobots and Decepticons are at war in the first place.
So in essence, Cerebros is willing to let the Decepticons win the war, just to prevent people from dying. Despite the fact that people are already dying in the attack on Cybertron right now, and that no doubt every single Autobot there will be killed if they do nothing. Idiots.
During the battle, Galvatron and Rodimus fight, with Galvatron clearly winning. Cut, Blur, and RC are standing to the side, and do they try to help their leader, their friend? Of course not! In fact, if Soundwave didn't pull Galvatron away from the battle at the last minute, Rodimus would have died right then and there. Soundwave discovers that the advanced Cybertonium has been completed. Scorponok begins to fear he will be killed with the other Decepticons by the Autobots, and then will not get his revenge on Cerebros. So he makes a drastic decision.
So he decides to just blow up a planet, the home planet of every Cybertronian, including himself, just to prevent his own death, so he can get his revenge on one guy. That's a bit of an overreaction, wouldn't you say?
Scorponok contacts Weirdwolf, Skullcruncher, and Mindwipe and gives them his twisted orders. He orders Mindwipe to plant bombs in Vector Sigma, while Weirdwolf and Skullcruncher back him up, ending Part 1. Part 2 begins with the Decepticon Headmasters heading to Vector Sigma. You know, now that I think about it, where did Scorponok even get these bombs?
Funny how they have no qualms at all about destroying their home planet. After all, why give them actual doubts or personalities? Let's just have them blindly follow Scorponok's orders, despite the fact that Galvatron is their leader now.
The Autobot Headmasters get suspicious of the Decepticon Headmaster's sudden disappearance. Rather than continue the battle, they go looking, because I guess none of the other Decepticons are worth their time. Chrome Dome finds Werewolf and Skullcruncher guarding the entrance to Vector Sigma. Instead of doing something that makes sense, like use his communicator, like all Cybertronians do, Chrome Dome uses telepathy to contact the other Headmasters.
They are advanced alien robots. They do not need telepathy. It is a form of magic. Robots can't use magic.
As the Headmasters of both factions fight, Chrome Dome goes after Mindwipe, who, after having some bat problems, arrives at Vector Sigma. He tells Chrome Dome that the bombs can be removed. The Autobot Headmasters stupidly try to pull the bombs off instead of doing the smart thing and defusing the bombs. And hell, even if they can't do it, Perceptor probably can. After all, he's probably the smartest Autobot of all time, and... They're giving up? You have to be kidding me! Cybertron is the whole reason there's a war in the first place. Without it, the war will be completely pointless! Scorponok tells Galvatron that the Decepticons have to get away from Cybertron to escape the bombs he had Mindwipe put in Vector Sigma. Galvatron tells him to fuck off and does what the Autobots should be doing, going to defuse the bombs. Rodimus ultimately relents and evacuates the Autobots from Cybertron. Galvatron makes it to Vector Sigma before the bombs go off when... In the aftermath, Rodimus lands on Cybertron's ruins. No, it wasn't! Scorponok overreacted! Rodimus decides to abandon the war to find new home for the Autobots. What?
でも司令官には我々を率いる大切な役目が。それには適任者がいる。
Yeah, Ultra Magnus, Jazz, Springer, Silverbolt, Hotspot. Never mind, Rodimus is leaving that fuck-up Cerebros in charge. Cub and Blur decide to go with Rodimus on his journey, but RC can't come with. Why?
君まで来たらウィリーやダニエルはどうするんだ?
Oh, you have to be kidding me. So now not only is Cerebros leader, which means the Headmasters will get even more screen time, but RC has been reduced to Daniel and Wheelie's babysitter!